Hello everybody. As you can see, I have no jewelry on and stuff today. There's a reason for that. It was one of those days where I just needed to cool down and chill. But I did put on lipstick for y'all, because I love y'all like that. I don't expect to have a whole lot of watchers on this live. Maybe you'll watch it later. I hope so. But I hope if you need a break or you're making dinner and you like to hear a story in the background, that you put me on. Make sure that you get your favorite beverage to go with it. I had kind of a rough day after I left you guys yesterday. Got into a Facebook conversation that got a little bit heated with someone around COVID-19. Dumb. Because that's not usually me. It's like, okay, you have the right to feel the way you feel. But I think I just really got upset. A little bit too upset, actually. But I am calmed down. Then I found out that someone that I love very much is in the hospital, which made things even harder. But like I said, I'm working through that too. I mean, we are all kinds of women for all kinds of things that we go through as human beings. We can be that calm woman. Hi, Ella. We can be that gentle woman, or we can also be that woman that we don't like to talk about. I want to tell you the story of the 4 kinds of women and the story of she today. These were 2 stories that I wrote for Love Night. One I wrote for Love Night, one I wrote for Kwanzaa quite a number of years ago, but I really, really loved these stories and I wanted to share them with you. The first is the 4 kinds of women. Now, every day when I was a lot younger, I lived down the street from Temple Hospital, and every day I would have to ride on the then C bus all the way up to Albany Transportation Center. And I would also, because I was doing a couple of things there, I used to do some overnight work and work with elderly ladies and taking care of their personal needs. I did a lot of different kinds of jobs. But I would always ride up that way, and I would ride back in the morning. And there was this lady. Her name was Miss Hynethia. Now, Miss Hynethia, she was a nurse at Einstein. And she always worked the overnight shift, and we would always see each other. And she was from an island. No idea what island she went from. But I liked the way she spoke. She would speak and you could hear the palm trees in the background just a-going. I just loved her voice. It was so soft and sweet. She would see me and she'd say, "Hey girl, how you doing?" And this particular morning, she was really upset. And she said, "Oh, how you doing, Carla?" I had a rough night tonight. Miss Tansy, you remember I tell you about her. She passed tonight. My heart was broken. But she told me something before she left. Something I really appreciate. She said there are 4 kinds of women. I said, 4? Oh, yeah. She said 4 kinds of women. She said the first kind is a girly. A girly is when you first come into your womanhood. You know, your heart ain't been broken. And you're open to everything. And you just go through life trying to find the love of your life. You're happy about everything. That's the first kind. The second kind is a chick. A chick? Yay! A chick. If you're blessed, you'll stay a chick for a long time. A chick, she had her heart broken, but she's still not bitter. She okay. She happy with her life. It's a good thing to be a chick. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're a little bit wiser, a little bit quieter, but you okay. Then there's that third type of chick. You don't want to be her. What kind of chick is that? A broad. A broad? Yeah, they call her broad. And guess what? It don't mean she walked down Broad Street either, girl. We both laughed. No. A broad is a bitter chick. That's the one, she had her heart broken several times, so she decided now she's going to go out and break somebody's heart. So she go to the gym, not to get herself healthy or nothing like that, but to go and get herself in shape so she can go out and find a man and break his heart like her heart was broken. You don't want to be no broad, honey. You never want to be that, yeah? Yes, ma'am, you're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. And then there's the fourth kind of woman. And that's the kind I think that every woman want to be. And that is a woman. A woman? Oh, yeah. She said a woman is that woman who been through all them other stages and decide that the only person she got to impress is the good Lord and herself. Yeah, boy. And that's the kind of woman that you want to be. You could tell that she's a good woman. When she walk in the room, she just light up the whole room. Because that love that she have inside for other people and for herself, it shines from the inside out. And you know, Miss Dizzy, she told me that I was a woman. Oh, I appreciated that so much. I held her hand as she took her last breath, and I never forget what she said to me, yeah. Oh, girl, I got to get off. This is my stop. Plus, I got to get some milk for my tea, you know? Yes, ma'am. You have a wonderful day, honey. Oh, you too, baby. Now, remember what I say. You be that woman that you know you are. And she got off the bus. And I watched her as she made her way across the street, walking a little sideways because she was tired. But I thought about what she said. And you know, I had to disagree a little bit about Miss Tansy. See, she said that there were 4 kinds of women. I say that there's one more. Well, actually 2, but we ain't going to talk about that other kind of woman. But there's one more kind, and that's a woe. Now, you're asking me, Carla, what is a woe? A woe is a woman who has gone through all that stuff. She's got her life together. She doesn't have any bitterness left inside of her. She reflects out that love, but she also lights up her room when she walks in it. She's so beautiful and so happy and so wonderful. When she walks into a room, the only thing people can do is look at her and say, whoa. And you know what? That's the kind of woman that I really work hard at being. I want to be a woe. I want to woe everybody. I want my children to be woed. I want my sister friends to be woed. I want the men in my life to be woed. I want to woe the whole world so that they'll know that women energy is loving energy. Ashe? Ashe. Ashe means I agree. Yay. That is the first one. That's the 4 kinds of women. Now, the next story I'm going to tell you is the story of she. The first time I told this story, I had a religious sister get really upset with me. She said, girl, that is blaspheming. But it's not. This is a reflection of what happened in the Garden of Eden. And I'm not saying it happened like this because the good Lord and Adam are the only 2 that really know what went on. But I know that our God is a loving God. And this is what he be saying. One day, the father was walking through the garden, observing all his animals and his trees, and he went looking for his son, and he found him. His son was sitting on a rock, and he was looking and watching the animals in pairs, watching them play and cuddle each other, and he was looking sad. And Baba looked at his son and said, "My son, what is wrong?" And he looked and he said, "Father, where is my she?" His father looked at him puzzled, and he said, "Lion has she, tiger has she, squirrel has she, all others have she, but I don't have a she. Papa, I want a she." Now Papa looked at him and thought a minute, and he said, "Son, are you sure? You know a she is not a he. A she will have expectations of you. A she will want to see you do what is righteous all the time. A she will depend on you. A she will want love from you. A she will want you to do all the things that you are supposed to do, regardless of what others say. Are you sure?" "Oh, yes, Father." He looked at his father and said, "I want a she. You see, she's are soft and warm, and in them holds the fruit of life, and I want a she so much, Father. Please give me a she." His father looked at him again. "Are you sure, my son? A she is not a he. And yes, a she is all those things. They are loving and cuddly and warm, but she's are also extra strong. And in a she, there are extra things that will help to bring the world along. And if you want a she, you must be very good to your she. Are you sure, my son?" "I am sure, Father. I want a she. I will be strong for her. I will be loving for her. I will be the best he that she will ever know. I want my she, Papa." "All right, son." And so Baba put his child to sleep, and he took a rib from his son. He took the best of the sky and the best of the earth, and he molded it together, and he created a she. Now, before he woke his son up, he woke up his daughter, and he talked to her. He said, "Daughter, I have brought you here to be this he's she. Now, daughter, you must be patient with he. He is stubborn, and he will think that he knows more than you. He will give you a hard time sometimes, but he will also be courageous and brave, and his goodness will depend on yours. My darling daughter, be kind to he. And inside of you, my daughter, I will put all the good things that the earth can bring, and you will bring forth a new world along with your he." She looked at her he and smiled and said, "No problem, Father. I will take good care of he. And he will be my strong tower. And he will be all the things that I wish him to be. I know it because you gave him to me." Papa looked at his daughter, and he smiled and he said, "Oh, this is going to be very, very interesting." He kissed his daughter on her forehead and woke up his son and gave she to he. And the world has never been the same. And you know, as long as man and woman have been together, there has always been opposition, but there has also always been love. So my sisters, I tell you, be the best she you can be. You are a gift to the world. And my brothers, I tell you, although we were given to you as a gift, just like in all gifts, if you do not use it properly, it will give you nothing but trouble. Ashe, ashe. I hope you like those two stories. They're my favorites. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. It is beautiful outside. It's still beautiful. I hope you get out, get some fresh air. That's what I'm going to do. Take a walk. And please, please, please love up on each other. In these times, we really need to. Ashe. Ashe.